St. Martin's celebrates 55 years carnival. SXM Daily News brings you of the Junior Children's Parade. 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta releases official rap film celebrating an unforgettable edition. Bus drivers call for urgent action after packed meeting on fuel prices, fares. Member of Parliament Westcott Williams seeks clarity on Kingdom position in UN slavery. Declaration vote. From the island, St. Martin. This is SXM Daily News for April 20th, 2026. St. Martin celebrates 55 years carnival. SXM Daily News brings you of the Junior Children's Parade on Sunday, April 19th, 2026.
Hope you're enjoying the Terrain Parade. Don't forget, you got a lot more coming. Carnival 2026 is right here in St. Martin. Have a good day. All right.
That's when I real easy say I only think of you is bringing my Get
The United Bus Driver Association reported a full house at its emergency general meeting on Friday evening, as drivers voiced growing frustration over rising fuel prices and unchanged government-regulated fares. The meeting, held at the Wyfole Building on Walter Nisbeth Road, Pontville, was convened to address the increasing financial strain facing bus operators who are unable to raise fares despite escalating operational costs. Drivers highlighted that the situation has worsened as fuel prices continue to climb, along with the cost of vehicle maintenance, insurance, spare parts, and daily expenses. With fares fixed by the government, operators say they are left with shrinking margins and mounting pressure. The emergency meeting focused on fuel prices, current fares, and possible next steps as the sector grapples with ongoing challenges. The association had previously urged all drivers to attend, noting that discussions would help determine how the industry moves forward. Following the meeting, frustration among public transport operators intensified, with many stating that years of unfulfilled promises to adjust fares have pushed the industry to a critical point. Operators pointed to repeated assurances from government officials that a fare increase was forthcoming, including the most recent commitment for implementation in January 2026, which passed without action or explanation.
Are you SXM insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXM is cardless. Request your My SXM account today and enter the virtual office of SXM. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXM, yeah. Your social health insurances.
Member of Parliament Sarah Westcott Williams has formally written to the Prime Minister requesting full disclosure and clarification regarding the Kingdom of the Netherlands' recent abstention at the United Nations General Assembly on a declaration recognizing slavery and the transatlantic trafficking of enslaved Africans as the gravest crime against humanity. The resolution, adopted by the United Nations General Assembly, carries profound historical and contemporary significance, particularly for Caribbean countries within the Kingdom, including Sint Maarten. In her letter, MP Westcott Williams raises critical questions concerning whether Sint Maarten was consulted prior to the Kingdom's vote, and if so, the nature and extent of that consultation. She further seeks clarity on whether the government of Sint Maarten expressed a position on the resolution, and whether that position aligned with the Kingdom's eventual abstention. The Member of Parliament also requested information on whether any representative of Sint Maarten formed part of the Kingdom delegation present at the United Nations during the deliberations, and how Sint Maarten's perspectives are incorporated into Kingdom-level foreign policy decision-making. Importantly, the MP has asked the Prime Minister to provide a comprehensive account of all actions undertaken by the government of Sint Maarten relating to the slavery past of the Kingdom. This includes policies, public statements, initiatives, and any formal positions or engagements on reparations, both monetary and non-monetary, at the national, regional, or international levels. Too many fragmented pieces of information on this topic, and in some cases, no information at all. Questions of this magnitude go beyond diplomacy. They touch directly on our history, identity, and the dignity of our people. MP Westcott Williams stated, "Sint Maarten must not be invisible in decisions that so fundamentally affect our collective memory and future." The MP further emphasized the importance of transparency and democratic accountability in the Kingdom framework, noting that positions taken internationally in the name of Sint Maarten must reflect the will and interests of its people. The letter also calls on the Prime Minister to indicate what steps the government intends to take to ensure stronger and more visible representation in future international deliberations. Dutch State Secretary for Kingdom Relations and Effective Government, Erik van der Burg, in VVD, has proposed organizing a dialogue or conference on the future of the Charter for the Kingdom of the Netherlands. He made this statement at the end of his working visit to Curaçao. The Charter is an agreement among the countries of the Kingdom, signed in 1954, that regulates relations among them. Since then, it has been amended several times by the Kingdom Act. According to the new State Secretary, conversations he has held so far with politicians, administrators, and representatives of various organizations indicate that the question must be discussed whether the document, now 71 years old, is still the most suitable one for regulating relations. Van der Burg referred to one of the long-running matters that has still not been pursued, namely a dispute resolution scheme. This is intended to resolve disputes between the countries of the Kingdom. In practice, these are often disputes between Curaçao, Aruba, and/or Sint Maarten on the one hand, and the Netherlands on the other. The three Caribbean countries propose having disputes assessed by the Council of State. Its judgment should then be binding, so that the Kingdom Council of Ministers RMR in The Hague, dominated by the Dutch cabinet, would be obliged to act in accordance with such. However, that same Council of State of the Kingdom has doubts. Most disputes will concern whether the RMR has the right to take certain decisions, or if doing so affects the autonomy of the countries. When assessing this, one must look at the Charter, but also at the political and administrative reality, according to the Council in its comments on the issue. As long as the proposal for a resolution scheme is still before the Advisory Council, the Dutch Cabinet is not yet providing a substantive response. Vanderberg himself is of the opinion that countries must first reach a consensus among themselves on this topic. Prime Minister Gilmar Pisas held high-level talks this week with senior officials from the United States Department of State during his visit to Washington, D.C., focusing on regional developments, bilateral cooperation, and opportunities to deepen strategic relations between Curaçao and the United States. The meeting brought together Pisas with Barbara Feinstein, Deputy Assistant Secretary of State for Western Hemisphere Affairs, and Michael Kozak, Senior Bureau official responsible for coordinating U.S. policy across the Americas. The discussions underscored the growing importance of Curaçao within a region increasingly shaped by geopolitical tensions and shifting economic dynamics. Central to the talks was the situation in Venezuela, a country located just off Curaçao's coast and historically closely linked to the island through trade, migration, and economic ties. Recent instability and international developments surrounding Venezuela continue to have implications for regional security and humanitarian conditions, making the issue a key priority for both Curaçao and the United States. The leaders exchanged views on the evolving situation and its broader impact on stability in the Caribbean, where tensions between major powers and regional actors have placed small island economies like Curaçao in a sensitive position. Analysts have noted that the Dutch Caribbean has at times found itself in the eye of the storm amid U.S.-Venezuela tensions, highlighting the strategic importance of diplomatic engagement.
Now for the weather forecast. Tonight through Tuesday midday. Partly cloudy with brief showers possible. Surface winds today through Tuesday midday. Easterly with a gentle to moderate breeze at 8 to 15 mph. State of the sea. Slight to moderate waves. Swells 2 to 5 feet outlook through Wednesday midday. Fair to partly cloudy with a brief shower possible. And now your 3-day forecast.
Are you SXM insured? Do you have a valid medical insurance status? SXM is cardless. Request your My SXM account today and enter the virtual office of SXM. Go to sxv.sx and sign up now.
SXM, yeah, your social health insurances.
Simpson Bay, the St. Martin Heineken Regatta, has released the official wrap film from its 46th edition, bringing viewers back to one of the most memorable regattas in recent history. From powerful trade winds and dramatic racing to inspiring community stories and legendary village nightlife, the film captures everything that makes the regatta a world-class Caribbean experience. With over 110 boats of all sizes and crews representing more than 35 nations, the 46th edition delivered spectacular competition across every class. Strong breeze throughout the event, including 25-plus knot conditions and a 30-knot grand finale, created an incredible showcase of seamanship and the power of the fleet. Several standout stories emerged on the racecourse. In CSA 1, Cookson 50 Privateer, the smallest boat in the class, claimed victory against sailing Goliaths, including Volvo 65s and a Wally 94. Meanwhile, CSA 3 featured one of the most eclectic lineups of the regatta, from a next-generation Italian Class 40 campaign to Fujimo, an IOR 50 crewed by an international mixed team.
And then we haven't trained together, so tomorrow is our first training day. So if we're on the podium, we are very good.
So this is a learning opportunity for many of us, and we're super stoked to be here and spread the good word that sailing exists in Colorado.
Up to about 45 events now. I hardly missed a year. It's always been a great event for me. I love it.
There are a few other large boats too, so it is going to be a good competition. This level of wind is just absolutely perfect.
I'm trying to find my smallest sails and my heaviest crew. It's going to be very exciting.
My name is Guus van der Vis. I'm sailing on Team Yayo. We're doing this weekend Heineken Regatta here in St. Martin.
It's been blowy. We practiced the last 2 days. It's been very blowy, 17 to 20 with gusts to 28, so we'll see.
We are pretty motivated. There are definitely some challenges, the technical challenges by us, but the human spirit is more important.
In the Island Time class, so we're not in the rush class. It's more fun than really the hardcore racing. We've got a sturdy boat for it, so yeah, everybody's up for it. It's going to be great. It's going to be a lovely day of sailing, nice weather. Can't be better.
So many boats, so many new faces, but it was an excellent race. At least if we do not take any ratings, we finished first, so all the mood in the crew is really great.
Wicked win. And it was a nice course, very competitive. Three nice short races. Everybody really close together, neck and neck most of the time. Conditions were terrific.
Yeah, day one, great conditions, big win, but we got through it again. And looking forward to Around the Island tomorrow, which is always a challenging race. A lot of good competition, and it's only day one, so we'll see how it goes.
We're here for the 46th St. Martin Heineken Regatta, and after 4 decades, we still try to make it new and fun every year. This year, featuring our core sustainability value, we are welcoming a marine acoustician on board one of our race committee boats, and they're listening out for our resident humpback whale population to find out what's the risk for these sailors and what's the risk for these whales, and to keep everybody safe and having serious fun.
Guys,
have blessed us with plenty of rain today. A little dicey perhaps in the early afternoon. We've accommodated with courses that we think will help keep you safe.
Pressure building in 2. Handle. 1. Down.
Today was pretty wild. It was pretty sporty downwind. It was pretty cool once we got the kite up. High speed, planing, it was pretty awesome sailing. We were topping out like 23. I think we had a good day. Not quite sure about the results, but we'll see. Fingers crossed.
We had a great race. We survived 35 knots gusts. So we had a great time though. It was fun. We didn't break anything. And we enjoy this time down here in St. Martin.
Trying to get sailors wet. They're on a boat, they deserve to get wet. So that's what we're doing. We got 2 water cannons, so we have one after another. A little blast.
A traditional welcome.
Yeah, a traditional welcome.
Celebrating 47 years, this regatta just keeps getting better. 4 days of world-class racing with some of the world's most seasoned sailors, hailing from over 35 countries. This is genuinely a regatta for everyone, including professional teams sailing Maxis, monohulls, and performance multi-hulls, to holiday makers on chartered bareboats, to liveaboard families cruising the Caribbean. Crystal clear waters and cooling northeast trade winds give the pristine conditions for spectacular racing just off the coast of St. Martin. This event is a must-do on your bucket list. Come and enjoy life in the Caribbean. Come for some serious fun from March 4 to 7, 2027.
Never go too quick, too early. Story of my life.
This is our SXM Daily Newscast. Thank you for joining us.